Yep, it's too early for this. Well, welcome back to the channel. It is extremely early. What time is it, Carrie?
It is 3:56 on a Saturday.
It's and she's very chipper. We are leaving today, Indian Lakes in Indiana. We have to make an 8-hour trek east to Pennsylvania as we get one step closer to surprising our kids after not seeing them for almost a year. But you ever have one of those moments that you just go, wow, this is brilliant, and then you go, this is so brilliant that we're so stupid for not realizing this sooner. So Carrie, show us what you got here. That's our sticker map. And how are we normally putting these stickers on?
You usually put them on outside with the slide out in a step stool.
Yep. And well, let's just show you what Carrie realized here as we sneak back in. But boy, with the slide closed, you can get to your map right here. So as I clear what apparently is a spider away, Carrie's going to put on the sticker for
corn.
Or wait, for Indiana. And that will go here, and we'll trek through Ohio.
Oh, no.
And well, let me ask you this. This comes up quite often. As Carrie figures out how to get the sticker off the sticker map
I got it.
card. When do you decide to put your sticker on? Now, we've heard everything from, well, Carrie and I have a kind of running joke here. We've heard everything from, well, people have to just simply drive through the state. We've heard people wait until they spent a campground night in the state. We've heard others mark it as, well, just doing something significant in that state. Gary and I have a secret. Maybe we might share it, we may not. We may drop a subtle hint of how we mark our map here, and we'll leave it at that. But let us know in the comments below how you make that happen, and yeah, we'll share that. We're going to pop back in as soon as there's daylight and show you hopefully some scenery, some scenic Highway 70 for you guys. But we are heading to Pennsylvania.
Yes.
And while we've been to Pennsylvania many times, we have not been as a Thousand Trails member.
Nope.
So we're going to be heading to PA Dutch country, which we're actually pretty excited about. And we'll be there for about 7 days and then moving north and so on and so forth. So you stay with us. Anything you want to say, beautiful?
I need coffee.
Yeah, we both need coffee. See you in a few. Well, Carrie.
Yes, Bob.
We made it to Licking. That's right. We are in Ohio 3 hours later, and we're in Licking Rest Area. Some of this stuff it just writes itself. You know, you just can't make any more fun of it. It is what it is, right? But not only are we here for a much-needed stretch and bathroom break. That sun is brutal.
Yep.
But we did want to point out, now that you can see everything here, and hopefully it's still here. All right, we didn't lose it. If you caught that in the video, we are officially RVers now, apparently, because we have the portable poo tank on the back of the RV, as we affectionately call it,
Le Pew.
Le Pew. So yeah, 21 gallon little tank here, which is good. This here, for those of you who've been following along with the Furion hot water heater debacle, this here is a little insect guard, and what we're thinking is maybe that will keep some of the rain out so that we don't have to keep playing that game all the time. But all in all, we're doing okay. A couple little hiccups on I-70 and 270 coming through Ohio, and lack of signage, but we got through that okay. So here we're going to use the restroom. We're going to try to get that sun, let's say, out of our faces, and then we've got about another 6 hours to go, somewhere around there, 5.5, somewhere around there.
Yep.
To make it to PA. So stick around. I know, riveting stuff right here. Anything you want to add?
No.
She's still asleep. We'll catch you in a few. Well, everybody, welcome to Pennsylvania. A couple of things. I don't know if you can hear me because this is so damn loud, it's not even funny. When did this become acceptable, by the way? This blaring commercials while you're getting gas. I couldn't hear if I wanted to. But gas hasn't changed. $3.69 a gallon, the highest we've paid ever on this road trip. Welcome to PA. All right, where'd you go there, Penelope?
Hello.
All right, so we are actually the next day because we got here after about 9 hours of driving. We basically just passed out. And now we're about ready to get on and go to Hershey Chocolate World and all the experience, all the things that Hershey has. But we did want to share with you guys, we're actually quite impressed. We're here at Thousand Trails, Pennsylvania Dutch Country. And we're about 20 minutes outside of Hershey, 25, depending on how fast you drive. And first impressions is, wow, this is New England camping. This is what we're used to. And we'll show you around our campsite. This is C41, which I'll cover in a minute. But, you know, you're backed up against, you know, some grass that could be mowed. And, you know, it is a very hard to level site. But we will cover that. Going into this, we knew that this site was, or this whole campground for that matter, is very hard to get level. Yeah. So we were kind of prepared. As you can see here, you know, we're extended all the way. Our jacks are all the way. This is the business side of everything. So we have plenty of space. And now Carrie and I are only here for roughly about 7 nights, and then we're moving up north a little bit as we get closer to going to see the kids. I'm trying to get Carrie in frame as we go to see the kids and stuff like that. So I really wasn't aiming to get the maximum space out of the site. It was more of, let's get it in there, let's get it done and call it a day, and we're happy with it. But the interesting part, so when we got here, I'm going to go over this way, the sun right there. When we got here, it was rather interesting. There was nobody at the front desk. The little guard shack there, we ended up, you have to pick up a walkie-talkie. And they said, oh, we'll send somebody down. Well, about 15 minutes later, and about 5 RVs behind us, somebody else picked it up and said, hey, you better get down here. And then they finally came down. Not the warmest bunch of people that we've ever had. Not the warmest welcome, I should say.
Not the worst either.
Not the worst by any stretch. But, you know, it was more of a matter of fact, here you go, here's a map, which really didn't cover things here because the map is pretty rough. But they said, here's your site, C41, go figure it out. So after we did that, we drove around, we still couldn't find site C41. And these roads are very narrow. We're coming through with an RV and whatnot.
They're not marked very well.
Well, they're marked.
Not very well.
But this is how they're marked. This is a good one. This is Sharpie. And I don't even know if the camera can pick that up. Someone wrote Sharpie C41. If you're all the way back out on the road, you're never going to see that. But you know, whatever, it is what it is. And we're happy. Again, it's very peaceful here. Last night, you know, they have certain things. It's July now, and they did Christmas in July. And they had a few people out with golf carts last night around 9 o'clock or so. Everything was fine. Like, everything's quiet. It's great area. We're happy to report that the newest member of the Life Design family, LePew, made it here in one piece. Everything seems to be good. And now we're getting ready for what's supposed to be an 87-degree day, so welcome to New England. But there's no humidity. or very little, and that makes all the world of difference.
Sure
So,
does.
yeah, as Carrie chomps down on that bacon,
Yeah.
what you got there, girl?
Bacon, yes.
Just bacon.
No. As Amelia used to say, but girl gotta eat.
Not even going to touch that one. But until next video, which should be our Hershey video, I am Bob.
I'm Carrie.
And this has been Life Redesigned. You smell delicious. She smells like bacon. Catch you in the next one.